OMG. Welcome back to my channel. So excited you are here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I appreciate you. It's Jody Dunn, and I'm coming at you with a new weekly video, and we are going to be working in my bedroom today. It desperately needs a tidy and a deep clean. I haven't deep cleaned in here in months. I would say 9 months at least. I just kind of got stuff laying around. So I might be doing a little bit of decluttering as well, but my main focus is tidying things up and giving this room a good clean. It is pretty dust filled. The fan is dusty inside, of course, which just happens over time. But look at the bottom. Oh my gosh. I haven't dusted in here in a very long time. We vacuum in here regularly, but even the mirror, can you tell how dusty it is? You're going to be able to tell in a second. I think you can kind of tell, but let me just show you how dusty it is. So I'm going to be working on getting this room all fresh and clean. If you are new and you just found me, so happy that you are here. Would you please say hello to me and let me know you are new right down in the comments? I would love to welcome you and say hello back to you. And if you are already subscribed, thank you so much for coming back to another video. I appreciate you so much. Definitely leave me a hello in the comments so I can say hi to you. So I'm going to clean off my dresser. I've talked about this several times, but you wouldn't know if you are new, and I haven't been in my bedroom in a long time, but I have a certain way of folding my clothes, kind of like rolled up. It saves on space. And my husband does the majority of the laundry in the house, which is awesome, but he cannot figure out how to fold my clothes. So he just folds them like he normally would and leaves them on top of the dresser for me to put away, which is totally fine. And I had a pile that needed to be put away. You can see my Hoya Crimson Princess sitting right there on a plant stand. Normally I have that hanging in my window. I have just a little S hook on my curtain rod, but it's finally warmed up here. It was so dang cold that the outside of the windows were getting like ice built up on them because it was negative here in Michigan. I know a lot of the United States has experienced some very, very cold weather, even in areas that don't normally get too cold. Florida got some dang snow. So anyways, I did take her off of the window because I was afraid that it was just going to be too cold for her. And I just put her right on top of the plant stand. Usually I have my ZZ Raven on top of the plant stand so she can get some sun during the day. Because if you've been with me for a while, I've talked about, I love my ZZ Raven. And they are very slow growers. She hasn't grown. I've had her for over 2 years now, and she's literally given me 2 new leaves only. And I thought if I could put her in some dang sun, that it would help. It has not helped. She's beautiful. She just doesn't grow at all. I was really struggling with this, and I kind of thought, okay, I'm going to get rid of this. This was sent to me from my oldest daughter's in-laws when my stepfather passed away. So it's been over 2 years, and it's a dried arrangement that I think it said would be good for like 6 to 9 months. So I've had it up here for over 2 years. It's still so beautiful, and I was going to throw it away, and then I was like, no, I don't want to throw it away. There was just one stick that was really, really like hanging, so I threw that away. I'm going to keep it there. It does shed terrible, though, but I think it's so pretty, so I decided just to keep it for a little while longer. So what is happening in your world this week? I would love to hear what's going on with you. Are you working on any projects in your house? Anything that you want to share with me, definitely feel free to leave it down in the comments. I would love to cheer you on with whatever you are working on. So I'm just vacuuming up all of the remnants from the way this thing sheds. I am going to pull my dresser back and clean behind there because I haven't done that in a long time. And we're doing a deep cleaning today, so I'm getting all the areas that I don't normally get. And I'm sure I'm going to find just a ton of shedding from that dried arrangement behind the dresser as well. And of course, everything is just super dusty. So for my dresser, I'm just taking a dry microfiber cloth and dusting this all off. Of course, the electronics always get super dusty, but that's just what I'm doing for this. It's dusty. I'm getting it all clean. I was a little confused when I moved the dresser back because the TV, it's not, oh, I think I remember now. I was like, the TV's not even hooked up. Because my husband will sometimes like to watch TV when he lays down for bed. But it's not, like, nothing's hooked up. And I forgot, I think one of our boxes broke. One of our, like, cable boxes. And I think he took it from the bedroom and moved it. I meant to ask him, like, why is the TV not even hooked up? It doesn't have a cable box up here. I forgot that. I don't ever watch TV when I come to bed, and I honestly don't watch that much TV ever. I watch YouTube more than anything. So I totally forgot about it. I didn't call the cable company to tell them we need a new box or anything, and obviously neither did he, so I guess it's not that important to him. So this is what it looks like behind the dresser. Not terrible, but it is dusty, and yes, that thing sheds terrible. So I've got a lot of vacuuming that needs to be done back here. There's a couple of like cords back here that I don't even know what the heck they go to. I mean, this is the cable cord. I know what that is, but I don't know what that big, like this right here that I'm going to pull out. I don't know what that goes to. I'll have to ask my husband. And, of course, a stray little cat toy that fell back here, either from Tom or Flash. Probably Flash. He plays with the toys way more than Tom does, but Tom will every once in a while. So I was just talking about the weather a little while ago. Love to hear what your weather is like. Last week, my girls did not have school. Well, they didn't have school on Monday because it was Martin Luther King Day. And then they didn't have school on Tuesday because the temperatures were negative. And so they canceled school basically because, you know, you don't want kids standing out at the bus stop, I guess. I don't know. They never canceled school when I was in school when it was cold and I had to walk to school. I was like, when I was in school, and Donna will go, back in my day. I'm like, that's right. Then Wednesday, another cold day, school got canceled because it was negative again. And then on Thursday, we got dumped with snow Wednesday night. It wasn't in the negative anymore on Thursday, but the roads were terrible because we got a ton of snow. So they had basically the whole week off. They went back to school on Friday. This dresser is not the easiest thing to move because it's full of clothes, so it's quite heavy. And I know somebody's going to comment and tell me to get furniture movers. I have furniture movers. I just cannot be bothered to pull them out. I'm like, it's just easier for me to slide it out real quick and slide it back in instead of having to go in the other room. They're actually right upstairs. It probably wouldn't have been that big of a pain to do it, but I just moved it. I have furniture movers. I just don't hardly ever use them. I do have some clutter laying over here. I want to pull everything out of this corner here. This is my side of the bed to get it all cleaned. I got some toys up here. My grandbabies probably pulled some of their toys. They like to come play in my room sometimes. It's just, you know, it's fun to go upstairs and I'm not going to go. We play a little game. They jump on the bed. I go hide. Anyways, so some of looks like one of Violet's baby dolls was up there. Then I had a couple pillows. I tell you what, I have had the hardest time finding a pillow that I love. I had 2 pillows sitting over there. They were pillows that I had purchased, and I just didn't love them. I hardly use them at all, so they don't need to be thrown out or donated or anything. I'm actually going to put them in the linen closet because I don't have a lot of spare pillows in case we ever need one. But even the pillow I have right now, I don't know. I don't love it. But I think by the 3rd time I was like, forget it. This is a pillow I'm just going to stick with. I like personally to have a firm pillow. And I'm trying to think of which kind I bought. You guys had given me some recommendations a while back, and I think I tried a couple of those, and I just didn't love them. So anyways, if you have a good recommendation for a super awesome pillow, what is that one there was like an infomercial on? I think I've tried that, and I didn't like it. My husband had one of those, and he liked it. But anyways, if you have an awesome pillow and you are one that likes a firmer pillow, please leave it down in the comments. And also, if you have a trick, I got this Swiffer duster. I'm just trying to dust off the walls because I know everything's dusty. I love the Swiffer dusters. They work really good, except for I can never get the dang duster to stay. It always falls off. Inevitably, it falls off. So if you have a trick, and then I got to put it back on, I ended up putting it back on and started dusting again, and then it fell off. So then I just get frustrated and I don't use it. So what is the trick to keep those dang things on? And my favorite way to clean pretty much any woodwork, trim, anything, is just a bucket of soap and water. So that's what I'm doing. I just want to dust off all of the walls that I can reach, dust off all the molding up on top. I'm going to get all of the woodwork, everything. I just want to get it all cleaned off, all dusted off. And of course, whenever you go to wash your walls, you inevitably will find spots like this. Looks like probably fingerprints, I'm guessing. I don't know what from, but anyways, my soap and water just took it right off. Anything I can't get off with soap and water, I'll use like a magic eraser. I took my comforter to the laundromat to wash. It's been, I don't know, 3-4 weeks now. It really needed to be done. I like to try to wash it 2 to 3 times a year. It's a pain because it's so big it won't fit in my washing machine, so I got to take it to the laundromat. And I have had people tell me in the past, like, get a duvet cover. It makes it so much easier. No way. That's just something else I have to buy, something else I have to manage, something else I have to wash. I'm still going to have to wash the comforter eventually. And it was the bedding that I bought was the first time that I ever spent, it really wasn't that expensive. But to me, it was. I think I spent like $270 for my comforter. And it came with like 2 pillowcases, which is the most I've ever spent on bedding. And it's so beautiful. I love it so much that I would never want to cover it up with a duvet cover. But anyways, I'm just telling you the story because I thought it was so cute. Somehow the comforter got ripped, like a huge rip in it on my husband's side up towards the top of the comforter. And basically it was like the inside filling of the comforter was coming out because there was this huge hole in it. Well, I knew I had to do something with it before I took it to the laundromat to wash it. And I have like barely any sewing skills at all. I have a needle and thread. I know how to do very little with sewing. So anyways, I just got my needle and thread out and just stitched it all up so there was no more holes so I could take it to the laundromat and wash it. And my husband was like, oh, where did you take the comforter to get it fixed? And I just thought it was so funny. I should pop a picture up of what it looks like. It does not look good, but it's on the inside so you can't see it. But it is you can tell it was done by an amateur sewer. I love my little nightstand set up here. So I got little, Donna Jean had made me that little flower for Mother's Day, and I got my little gratitude changes everything sign up. So everything's all dusted and clean over there now. And here comes a Flash to visit. And whenever I see him, if he wants to go on the bed, I try to pick him up because my bed's so high.
What are you doing? It's time for a nap. Hi. It's time for a nap. Oh, I love you so much. Oh, maybe it's a what? What are you allergic to? Hi. Oh, sickle for kisses. Sickle for kisses. I love you. I can't lay down with you right now, though. I'm working, okay? I'm sorry, Resource.
All right, I got to show you it. Here it is. It does not look good. But it did the job. I closed the hole. You can see how big it was. It was like a really big hole and like the filling was coming out. So anyways, I thought it was cute that my husband actually thought I took it somewhere to get it fixed because that is totally an amateur job if I've ever seen an amateur job. But man, if you can't laugh at yourself, what fun is life? I know what my strengths are and I know the areas that I am challenged in, and sewing is definitely not a strength for me. I got to tell you, I got the funniest comment. Patty, if you happen to watch this, you made me laugh so hard last week. I just love when we can laugh about things, little quirks that we all have, right? We all have our own little quirks. Y'all know I love animals. You're going to see my squirrels in this video. Anyways, Patty commented last week when I was doing the kitchen, she said, when you first started the video, I saw a squirrel run by and I thought, oh, good. I'm glad she didn't notice that squirrel run by outside because she never would have got the cabinet done. That is so dang true. I don't think I've showed on this channel. I think I have a couponing channel. It's always linked in the description box. I think I showed it over there, but one of my friends, my friend Amy, had sent me a gift around Christmas time, and it was a keychain, and it said, easily distracted by squirrels. And I was like, that is the perfect gift. So anyways, Patty, you made my day, and you made me laugh with that comment last week. All right, I need to clean this fan. I haven't cleaned it ever since I bought it. So it is quite dusty. I'm trying to think, we've had it probably a little over a year. And I'm just going to throw it right in my shower and rinse it off. Of course, I just took a piece of toilet paper and got all like the excess dust off, threw that away, and then rinsed everything in the shower and used my bucket of soap and water to clean it. This actually came apart very easily. I've had some challenges in the past trying to get fans apart, mainly because, everybody knows righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, and fans are usually the opposite. But anyways, I got it all apart. I'm getting it dusted off. I got everything sprayed down and cleaned, and it's now drying in my bathroom. And that'll just help the fan work better, and then it won't be blowing dust all around in the bedroom. And yes, we sleep with the fan all year long, even when it's negative outside. We like the background noise. So now I'm just moving on. Like I said, I'm trying to get all of the walls dusted off, all of the woodwork dusted off, just everything needed to be dusted and cleaned in this room. I did do a teeny bit of decluttering, which you'll see what I'm getting rid of, just things that I found laying around. I really need to declutter my closet bad. It has been probably 18 months since I've decluttered my closet. I did all of my dresser drawers and the drawers that are inside of my bed less than a year ago, I think. And I got rid of a ton of clothes in there. I just haven't gotten to my closet yet, and I just did not even want to try to tackle that with my room was not terrible by any means, but I just wanted the space to be fresh and clean, and I wanted it to be tidy before I get in, and because I think it's going to be kind of a big job to do my closet. Of course, it's sometimes I think things are going to be a big job, and then they end up being quick and easy jobs. I think sometimes we build them up in our mind, but anyways, I'm thinking my closet is going to be like, a few day project, but so I just wanted to get everything clean before I go and tackle that, but that is on the list to do this winter as well. I think the deep cleaning of this room took me 3 days because, I just work in chunks of time when I have them. So I'm getting towards the end of the time that I have on this day. And while I got the bucket of water and soap, I just wanted to finish the rest of the trim and anything that needed to be dusted off with this bucket of water. I do really need to dust off my bed as well, but that's going to have to wait for another day because I won't have time to do that today. I've been really struggling with this dang bed. I love my bed so much. What I'm struggling with is that it's so big. It's so big, and it's so high up. That's why I'm always like lifting the cats up. I joked with my husband. I'm like, I think I need to buy little steps for the cats to get up. Cats are great jumpers. Both of my cats can jump up on my bed, but it is like, you can see they have to really like get a takeoff to get all the way up on my bed because Flash has little legs and, he's a little on the chunky side. So I just worry he's going to get hurt. So whenever I see him wanting to get up on the bed, if I'm around, I pick him up. But I mean, there's often times where I walk into the room and he's just laying on my bed. So he gets up by himself. But anyways, I keep thinking like maybe we need to get a new bed because it's so high up. But anyways, I don't want to get a new bed. This is like a full solid wood bed. I can't even imagine how much that would cost nowadays to buy. I bought it used off Facebook Marketplace 12 years ago, I think for $600, which I thought was a good deal back then. I can't even imagine what a solid wood bed would go for nowadays. So I'm not getting rid of the bed. All right, all my trim, all my walls, everything is washed off. I'm going to put this, and the fan is dry, so I'm going to put this back together. I sped this clip up just a little bit, but it took me like 2 minutes to get it back together. So this was the fastest and easiest fan I have ever taken apart, cleaned, and put back together. And then once I was done with this, I went downstairs. I had to go get the girls. Or did they not have school on this day? I don't remember. I had something I had to do, but I went downstairs and saw Sweetie outside. So we're going to head outside and make sure she has some lunch or breakfast, whatever time of day it was. I can't even remember because this was last week that I did this. So you're going to get to see Sweetie. Yeah, I think I actually started this on Friday, which the girls did have school. So yeah, I had to leave to go get them from school. And this was the hardest part, trying to line up the little clips, how it clips in, but I finally got it. So now the fan is all clean. Everything in the room has been dusted, the walls, everything dust-free, and feeling really good in here. If you wonder what the boys are looking at, I'm sure you can probably guess. Oh, I only got 3 right now. Is that it? Yeah, 3. Oh, geez. Anyways, that's Sweetie right there. So we're going outside. It's going to scare these guys away. But they come on my deck now. I did throw some birdseed out yesterday because I had a whole bunch of little birdies on the deck. So anyways, let's go out and see Sweetie. Heavens. Still snowing. Sweetie, I'm coming. I had to get all my winter gear on, my boots and coat. Sweetie? Hi, Sweetie. Hi, good morning. I see you. Did somebody kick you off the swing set? Hi, Sweetie. I'm coming. I'm coming. Hi, who's that? Hi. Hi, who's that? Oh, hi. Hi, little girl. Is that you? Hang on, I'll be there. Don't you get after Sweetie, my poor baby. Hi. Hi, who is it? Hi, Sweetie. Good morning. Hi, I promise I'll be there in a minute, little girl. Hi. Hi, Sweetie. Hi, who is that squirrel? They're being mean to you because we cannot have it. Come on, Sweetie. Sweetie, where are you going? Sweetie, hi. Hi, come on, Sweetie. Sweetie, hi. Hi, good morning. My heavens, Betsy, you're losing too much hair, honey. Oh, hi, Sweetie. Hi. Hi, I love you. I'm going to leave you a pile, okay? Yes, I'm going to leave you your pile. I'll leave you a couple. Make sure that squirrel doesn't come after you. Oh, I hear the blue jays. The blue jays know what time it is. Where'd you go? Oh, little girl, did you leave? Little girl, I was just coming. Oh, hi. Hi, little girl. Hi. Hi, little girl. Come on. Come on, little girl. Come on, you come so close. Come on, little girl. All right, there you go. There you go, little girl. There you go. Yes, I will leave you a pile too, little girl, okay? Yes, Sweetie got a pile. Little girl got a pile. Here we go, little girl. There you go, little girl. All right, let's clear off some space for the blue jays. I hear them. They see me. Maybe the woodpecker will come back too. All right. Let's see. At least it's not negative today. Get my glove out. Clear this area off for them. We'll leave some piles here, and then we'll see if any birds come. The blue jays so funny. Like they're starting to get used to when they see me outside. They start a squawking because they know I'm going to leave them peanuts, and they fly down and grab the peanuts. So I'm going to go ahead and pull all of my sheets off. I wash my sheets once a week. So I'm just going to do that today. Usually I do it on Sunday. This was not Sunday. We have a busy weekend. Viv's got some bowling tournaments going on. So I'm going to get them washed. I must have done that other thing on Thursday because I think this was Friday morning when I pulled my sheets off to wash them. It's just a blur during bowling season because it's like every Saturday and Sunday she has games and tournaments. So anyways, yeah, I think this was Friday morning that I washed the sheets because my husband was like, why are you washing the sheets on Friday morning? Because I usually do it on Sunday. And then I put them in the washer. I take them off. I put them in the washer. And then he always makes the bed, which is so nice. All right. And the last thing I need to get done is get the bed all dusted off. Well, I need to clean. I haven't cleaned my mirror yet, so I need to do that too. So I'm going to take off this comforter and everything so I can really get this dusted. I'm just going to use some Murphy's oil soap and water and go over this whole bed. It was so dang dusty because I already told you I haven't dusted in here in probably I don't know. It's been months. It's been months. So it was quite dusty and really needed a good clean. And like I said, the bed is just so darn big. So I feel like it's a project all in itself because it's so big. But I love this bed. It's got the little drawers down at the bottom. They're not like full-size drawers like on a dresser, but they do hold some things. Like I hold my pajamas in here. My husband has some of his clothes on the other side. So it just takes a while to get every little nook and cranny of the bed all cleaned off. So I'm getting close to being finished with this bedroom. I hope you enjoyed the video, or I hope I kept you company or inspired you to tackle a project in your house. It feels so much better in my bedroom to get all of it tidied up and get all the dust gone, and just everything feels fresh and clean. So now I feel like I can tackle my closet decluttering project. I'm not sure when. Maybe that's what I'll bring you next week. I haven't decided what project I'm going to be working on. I have so many projects I want to get done in my house. I really need to make a list for them to keep me on track. But anyways, we're just about finished up with the bed. After I got this all cleaned and dusted off, my husband came up and made the bed. I actually was going to try to catch that on video, but he came up. I didn't realize he had come up, so he already made the bed. So I'm just going to finish this up, and, I'm going to show you a close-up of some of, the dust and just how it gets dirty, because everything just gets dirty. You can't really see it from far away. It looks pretty clean. But my bedroom was so dang dust-filled. Then I'm going to get the mirror cleaned, and then I'm going to show you the few things that I was able to declutter that were just laying around in my room, and then I'll show you how nice and tidy everything now looks. So here's a little close-up. The whole bed basically looked like this. It just has dust and, I don't know, dirt. The animals are walking around. We're walking around. So it just gets dirty. But now it's all nice and clean. So happy that I took the time this week to do a full clean on this bedroom and get everything looking wonderful. Like I said, I still had to clean the mirror. I dusted the whole thing off, but hadn't yet come through and cleaned the glass, which you saw in the very beginning of the video was very, very dusty. So I just had a couple of things to that I wanted to get rid of that I decluttered. One was I have a big scale. I'm just going to get rid of that. I had moved it out of my bathroom a little while ago. And then I have just a couple of clothes that I don't want anymore and some cords that I don't know what they go to. So those are going to donation. And so we got rid of a couple things, but my main focus was to get the room deep cleaned. And it's been a few days now that I'm filming the outro part of this video. So the bed, it doesn't have the pretty decorative pillows. And my husband's pajamas are laying on the side of the bed. It's real life. I don't try to make my house look like nobody lives here because we do live here and we enjoy our house, but everything is all clean. And I got my little OMG pillow up there that a sweet subscriber sent me. So this is what the room looks like now. Got everything tidied up, nothing left on the dresser, like all my clothes are put away now. Nothing in the corner area here where I had just a whole bunch of stuff over here. Everything's dusted. The walls are all clean. It feels so good in here. So that is what I have for you this week. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you so very much. And I'm going to see you again next week for a new video. Have a great day. Bye.